Well, hello everyone, Texie88 here, and welcome to another review. And now, as you probably guessed by the typeface, yet another of the piss-poor entries from the NES Action 52 cartridge brought out by Active Enterprises in 1991. Although it doesn't actually say it on this particular screen, this is the game called Billy Bob. This is the second time I've come across a game on this cartridge where it doesn't have the name of the game on the actual game's main menu screen. I mean, had it weren't not for the menu selection of the 52 games on the cartridge, I wouldn't have even known it was called that. But never mind. Okay, so what we've basically got here is a clone of the classic Prince of Persia. The only difference is that Prince of Persia was good. This is complete and utter shit. And I can tell that just by looking at it, just by what I've played thus far. Oh, fuck off! Sorry, that was pretty gratuitous there, but honestly, that rock just fell straight through that corner section. Oh, for God's sake! So there's a jump just off screen. Oh, for God's sake! I cannot get over how. What? Oh, that is bullcrap! I would have grazed my shin on that at the very best. Oh, get up there! What? That just passed right through me. Oh, for. And it's not like it's. I mean, oh. Again, that went fell straight through me. Oh, get up there! The controls in this are absolute cack. Oh, the jumping controls in this are absolute god-awful shite. In fact, I can't figure them out at all. They make no sense. Oh, for goodness sake. And you got a gun, but what can we... What the hell's he doing there? It looks like he's jumping over a skipping rope, but not actually having the skipping rope to jump over. Oh, look at how glitched this all is. I can't just press A button to jump. So oh, for God's sake. Oh, the jumping is absolutely awful in this. I mean, I've said in the platform game... 5 minutes. I've said in the platform games that the jumping controls were often crap in those, but this takes that crapness to a whole new level. I mean, if you just press the jump button by itself, he doesn't do shit. You actually have to be pressing left or right to actually get him to jump. So it's actually like you actually have to do that as well as press left and right while in midair. I mean, what the hell kind of jumping mechanic is that? Oh, that didn't even touch me. Oh, for God's sake. I really am at my wit's end with these Action 52 games. The controls. Oh. And why do you even have a gun? I've not seen anything you can actually shoot in this. Jump me over that gap, flipping doing my blooming Swede. Oh. Oh, for God's sake. Yep, so this is... Oh, for God's sake. This is a terrible Prince of Persia clone. Just stick with the proper Prince of Persia. This is just unplayable. And I... Get up there, you slow bastard. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh, the problem is, once you started climbing up a bit like that, you can't actually stop the animation. So if a block just suddenly appears out of nowhere, you're pretty much stuffed. Oh God, I'm having real trouble pressing the direction and that jump button at the same time, and then quickly pressing right to get across that gap. It's a lot harder than it sounds. And it doesn't jump half the time anyway. Oh, piss off. Oh, the arrows didn't even come down that time. Jump! Oh, God. Oh! Oh, this is just unplayable. Why can't you just press the jump button to get airborne? Oh, for God's sake, that would have just passed in. Oh, piss off! That would have killed me before I had a chance to do anything, because it appeared right above me before I... Oh, get up! Oh, for God's... No, bloody hell. Oh, God, these are the most broken jumping controls I've ever used. Oh, for God's sake. I mean, these are beyond broken jumping controls. Oh, for God's sake. God, I nearly got hit by that. Jump! God, I actually did it. What a palaver that is. Bloody hell. Well, how am I meant to get across there? Oh, for God's sake. Oh, right back to the freaking start. What a flipping surprise. Oh, just I managed to get across that wretched gap as well. Jump! God's sake. I still haven't found anything you can actually shoot in this. Oh, kiss my arse. Ugh. Jump! This is one of the most vomit-inducingly bad games I've ever played. It's just so unplayable. And the jumping... Oh, God. Until you've played this, you have no idea how awful the jumping mechanics in this game are. They barely function. And the fact you actually have to be pressing left or right to even get airborne in the first place, and then press the left or right again to actually get it and jump to the left or right is even worse. Oh, for God's sake. Why did they have to put that jump right by the edge of the screen? Oh, shut your face. Oh, God. I'm getting pissed off now. Jump! Oh, for God's sake. Jump! Oh, this guy just doesn't want to jump half the time because the controls are absolutely crap. Oh, no. Oh, kiss it. That was totally unavoidable. The blooming arrow was right above me the moment I entered the screen, so I had no chance of avoiding it. Oh, I can't be bothered to play that shite any longer. That is, without a doubt, among the very worst games I've played on this cartridge. It is just not playable. The graphics, absolute dog shit as usual, and not up to standards for 1991. In fact, they're not even up to standards for 1985, if the truth be told. In fact, they might even not be up to standard for 1981. I mean, seriously, even things like Space Invaders and Asteroids from the late 1970s looks better than this dross. I mean, for God's sake. And even the way the main sprite's animated isn't that great either. It's so painful trying to watch this game be Prince of Persia in terms of the animation, and it just looks awful. Sound. Well, I don't think I'm trying to think whether I actually heard any sound at all. There's no music, so that doesn't help matters either. I mean, if there was any sound, it barely even registered with me. Maybe the odd click here and there, but that's probably about it. If that actually did happen, I mean, for God's sake. Oh, gameplay. What gameplay? The controllability of your character is monstrously bad. Literally, the only thing about it that works is going left and right. Everything else stinks. From the fact that you can't abort climbing up to a ledge above you once the animation started, which means that if there's something that's just suddenly appeared out of nowhere in the ceiling directly above you and it falls down on you, you're stuffed. And you just got to hope the hit detection issues that sometimes cause arrows to pass harmlessly through me has its effect while that's happening. Otherwise, you're going to die. And which also brings that, as you saw, there was some bad hit detection in general. But the worst thing about it is that the jumping mechanics are even worse than in the other Action 52 games that have jumping in them. I mean, even the ones where you have to jump and then move afterwards are preferable to this. I mean, if you press just the jump button by itself in those other games, you did still jump. That doesn't happen in this. You have to be pressing left and right at exactly the same time. You can't be holding. You can't just hold down the jump button and then press right or left to get yourself airborne. Oh no, that would make too much sense. Well, it wouldn't make that much sense, but it'd make more sense than what it actually ended up as. And then once you do that, if you're trying to get across a gap like that one I only managed to do once on that second screen, then you have to press jump and right or jump and left just to get airborne, and then quickly press another direction to get across a gap that size. I mean, seriously, what is with those jumping controls? Who designed that? On second thoughts, maybe I don't even want to know. In fact, I don't even want to know about this game even existing anymore. It's utterly crud. And I don't ever want to play Billy Bob again. Just stick to Prince of Persia or any other game like it, like Flashback or something like that. Because this is just awful. 1 out of 10. So I hope you enjoyed that review. Now I've got to go off and calm down. Texie88 out.